Yo, what is good, boys? After countless hours of grinding my fishing level in Vesteria, I finally maxed it out. I'm finally level 50, as y'all can see here. Y'all can see right here as well. And in this video, I'm basically just going to be making like a guide, kind of showcasing everything that you will unlock throughout fishing, how to maximize your fishing XP, as well as how to maximize the amount of fish that you're actually catching, and be showing off a few of the locations that are new with fishing. So first of all, let's go over all the perks. Not necessarily perks, but like the progression at least. Level 1, y'all can start off by finding Fisherman Nate in Mushtown. I already showed this in a previous progressions video. I basically showed about up to here with fishing. So this is where stuff starts to get more I say there's like more to fishing once you unlock kind of these things. So basically you can kind of just fish. I'll show you all the game mode right here. Basically cast that under the water, and then for me, if I'm on keyboard and mouse, I'm using A and D to kind of go back and forth and follow the golden circles, and then I will catch the fish. That's like the basics to fishing. And then once you get to level 10, you could unlock bait, which basically, as y'all can see here, say I'm trying to catch up more of these legendary fish or more of these fish that are used for mining, I would have to find a bait that works for it. So basically, these angler fish, it will show you right here 1.5 chance to find this fish. So I can press apply bait and it will be on my rod, and then that means that whenever I fish, this fish will be used, but it has increased chance to find whatever fish. And there's specific fish for specific regions, which will actually be showcased. Will also be easier to figure out with the next perk, which is the fishing surges. Which now you can see fishing surges causing water to glow. Fishing during a fishing surge grants 25% bonus experience. So basically, this is the most amount of bonus experience you're going to be able to get all the way to level 50. Your experience never goes up. You're going to be fishing at that slow rate for forever. But it definitely is so much more of fishing at the fishing surge. All right, like regardless of when or why you are fishing, just fish at the fishing surge, because you will get so much more XP, and also later along the line you'll be able to get better stuff. So what is a fishing surge? A fishing surge is basically when an area is like it says here, it's going to be the water will glow, you'll get more XP. But then also, y'all can see there's like kind of like bounty posters around. There's one in Nilgarf, which I can show y'all too. Basically, right now, the fishing surge, which changes every hour, is currently at the Tree of Life, meaning this fish has a 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, and it'll switch around every fishing surge. So sometimes, let's say Goblin Shark will be 5 times, or sometimes Speckled Fish will be 5 times. I think these do switch around. Honestly, I'm not too sure. But I think they do. And yeah, basically, like if you guys want to learn, yeah, I mean, y'all, they did a pretty good job at explaining it just with the fishing surge boards themselves. So while I'm going to go ahead and show you what a fishing surge looks like, I can go over some of the other things, which is basically once you get level 15, you get another rod, which is basically the rod that I have and the rod that you will use for forever as of right now. And also you unlock this Pier, which I might as well just show y'all. Right now at the moment there's not a crazy ton at this pier, other than obviously you guys can fish off this pier. And whenever there is a fishing surge in Port Fidelio, come to the pier, because I think the pier has slightly better odds of the rare fish rather than just over there. And then there's also a shop here, which basically y'all could trade in 200 of a single fish for a hook, which will basically give you a slight chance of catching them more. So basically you spend a crap ton of fish on a hook, and then in the long run you'll be able to get more of that fish. I've gotten one for Goblin Shark as well as runic fish, just because I have a ton of them. But yeah, that is one of the things here at the pier, as well as this, which I will kind of showcase later. But yeah, I'll be kind of showcasing those perks later when we go down the list. But as of right now, let me lock in and go show off the fishing surge. All right, now that we are at the Tree of Life, normally if you are at a fishing surge, you'll know that you're in the right place because there's a ton of people at the same fishing surge that will be fishing. And as y'all can see, the water here is completely glowy and sparkly, and it looks sick. So yes, now that you're at a fishing surge, you'll get significantly more XP. Oops. Let me show y'all. So normally when you're catching a fish, each one of these will only give you 30 per bubble that you go through, 30 XP. But now they give you 37.5 when you were in a fishing surge. And then I think normally catching a fish, it gives you like 500 total XP. And then now that you're in a fishing surge, you get 625. My XP is not going to be showing up, I don't think, or moving because I'm already maxed. So that's a little annoying to showcase with, but 13.4 million. I'm trying to figure out something. Yeah, no, okay, so I cannot gain any more XP at the moment, so I can't really showcase this. But I can actually showcase the bait. So basically, say I'm in this area, I want to fish up goblin sharks. Here's the bait for goblin sharks. Here's the fresh fish. I'll go ahead and press apply. And now, when I'm casting it, I had 2 in my inventory. But then now, technically after this, I should only have 1. Unless I catch up another fresh fish, of course. There we go. Now I have 1. Also, there's a perk later on that I'll show you guys. But yeah, this is a fishing surge. There's a few more perks that, like for right there, I just got 2 of that fish. So let's go ahead and back into the perks. So after the Pier fishing surge 2, plentiful waters, fishing during a fishing surge grants a 25% chance to pull 2 times fish. So as y'all can see there, there's every 1 in 4th time you fish, 1 in every 4, whatever. Apparently those are like the odds that the game says. I don't know if it's exactly that, but I feel like you do get to pull 2 times fish a good amount of time. So yeah, another reason why fishing at a fishing surge along with XP is just going to be insane. You're going to be able to pull up 2 times fish, basically making it so if you have the right bait, the right hook, you're going to be able to pull up a shit ton of the fish that you really want to. And now let's go on. So now at level 30, you'll unlock a shortcut to Forsaken Isle. So basically, which is what I showed at the pier, the lady on the boat. You talk to her, you can get a shortcut straight to Forsaken Isle, so you don't have to pay for the ticket, you don't have to wait on the boat to get over there. 35 is now Hook's Rock, which I will go ahead and show you guys as well. And really quickly, I'm going to showcase where to see fishing surges from Nilgarf, because I feel like it's just easier coming to Nilgarf, checking, and then going because of the Taximan Dave. So you guys are going to come up here from the bank, either this way and up, or from wherever you started. And right over here, y'all can see there's like a fishing, this guy, he sells the advanced fishing rods, but fishing shop with the fish surge, and then this is all for mining, which I'm going to eventually get to. But now let me go ahead and showcase Hook's Rock, because it's the new added fishing area. And while I'm making my way over there, I'm going to give y'all a little tip. If you're playing on PC, I recommend using control to send out your fishing rod instead of just the regular mouse click. I currently have it binded to my roll. That's why earlier you guys saw me kept on rolling into the water on accident. But it basically makes it so you can kind of just play with one hand. Just press control and then A and D to actually move the fishing rod. So then you can kind of chill, and you can multitask. You can do something with one hand, be on your phone, Pause. Alright, we are now at Hook's Rock, which is the brand new map for the fishing update. Currently, there is really nothing here. Maybe like a single NPC talking about like a kraken. But other than that, this area is pretty much empty. And yeah, but there are fishing surges here. So until you are level 35, whenever the fishing surge is here, you guys can just fish kind of wherever. I'd still recommend Port Fidelio because of these things, which are called the sailfish, which are actually the only fish that gives you more base XP. I'm pretty sure during a fishing surge, the average fish gives you like 625 XP. Or no, every fish does give you 625 XP just from the catch alone. And then the sailfish during a fishing surge gives you like 3100. So Port Fidelio, the Pier, and then Hooks Rock, they all have the same fishing pool. It's just the rare fish are more common in the Pier, and then even more common in Hooks Rock. As well as really fast, I'm going to show you guys another thing that's very helpful. Some fish give you kind of perks for fishing. So, for example, these spotted red bellies, which you get in Mushtown, will give you extra sweet spots for 5 minutes. So I would always recommend eating these fish, having one of them going while you are fishing, because it will give you. Let me just show you guys. These are what we call sweet spots, and then so obviously the more you have, it's going to be easier to catch the fish, as well as you can get more XP. But some fish, for example, like the sailfish, which are really hard to catch. Shit. See, that's another thing. Let me. So I'm saying, I'm so used to pressing control to send out my rod. The sailfish are so fast and hard to catch that having the 2 extra sweet spots literally saves you a lot. That fish is really hard to catch too. It's like the rainbow fish or whatever. I have a few of them, but they give normal XP, and they also don't really do anything right now, so I don't know what's the point of catching them. But it's really annoying that I can't showcase XP. But right now I'm trying to pull up a sailfish for you guys, just so you guys can see how helpful the fish I ate is. Also, sometimes it's like impossible to move over from one sweet spot to another. Like, some of them you just like aren't going to be able to get to in time, and you kind of have to like think about that when you're fishing, especially for like the sailfish, which is this one. Like, I had to like avoid those 2 on that side, just because it was easier for me to get like the bottom ones. And yeah, having the extra sweet spots there, it was kind of like a bad showcase, but having them there is going to be like kind of a lifesaver and a game changer, especially when you're catching like harder fish. So yeah, we've showcased Hooks Rock. This one is kind of a lame perk. I mean, not really, but it's so like, I feel like it never rains in Vesteria, but when it does rain, you have another 25% chance to pull 2 times fish, which is cool. Again, shortcut from Port Fidelio to Terra's Maw. And then this perk, level 50, it's pretty nice. Has a 25% chance to not be consumed, but I feel like, I don't know, by the time you're level 50 and have that perk, like, you're going to have so much of the bait that you need, or but I mean, it still is like a nice quality of life perk, so I think it's cool. I think definitely they just need to kind of add. I know that this was only like a part 1 of the fishing update. They're going to be making more, or just professions in general, not just fishing. Mining is obviously going to get more love, and I actually need to go through and do this stuff, and I'll make a full video on that as well. And then yet again, I'll just make sure you guys know there are some fish that will help you out with mining. So if you have goblin sharks, save up on those. And then also there's another fish that is like, I think it's from the Redwood Stronghold, but it gives you like, I think this gives you more chance for mining gems up. And then I think there's another one called like Yield. Like, instead of it being prospect, it's called Yield. And then you just get like more ore in general, or like stone or coal or whatever you're mining. So yeah, fishing could definitely help you out with mining as well. Especially when gems give you extra XP. Basically, you'll just be getting like an extra 25% XP for mining with this fish activated. So mining definitely is easier to max out than fishing. Also proud to say I am one of the first, I'd say probably like, I'm one of the first like 5 people to max out fishing. Yeah, there's a few other people that were definitely before me, and then I could have maybe been like 3rd, but then I kind of took a few days off, so I think I'm like maybe like 5th or 6th person to max level fishing. But you know, I'm cool with that. I'll take it. I'm just glad I can get this video out, and yeah, hopefully this helps. Hopefully you guys understand fishing a bit more, and maybe if you are fishing right now, just give you something to watch. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.